Hey there everyone, Sailor Marin here with another exciting episode of Boktai, the sun is in your hands. Today I have another very special guest with me. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hey, what is it like for more? Let's play Boktai?
Boktai.
Boktai. On Sailor Maroon, if I will.
This is Psychopath.
Hi, how is everybody doing today?
Oh, I'm doing great.
That's wonderful.
Oh, going through the Soul City.
The Soul City.
Yeah.
Like Shell City from the SpongeBob movie. I just watched the SpongeBob movie the other day. It was on Nickelodeon, and it made
where
me.
That came from?
Yeah, Shell City. That was nice. That was nice. So hello. How are you? I already asked that.
Yeah, you did.
I'm very.
That sounds like my regular conversations with normal people.
Indeedly do.
I'm being chased around by giant rock golems.
Oh.
That want to squish me to death.
Ow. Does not sound fun.
Giant ice rock golems, no less.
So, if I remember correctly, we have not spoken since PAX Prime.
Yes, we had not spoken since PAX Prime.
PAX Prime was wonderful. How was
PAX chest.
Oh. Oh, chest.
It's a mimic.
Ah.
That one wanted to eat me. Wanted to eat my face. Excuse you.
Oh, don't mind me. I do that sometimes. I show up to people's commentaries and burp, so, you know.
It's a requirement. You go into someone's commentary, you gotta burp.
It's like when we were playing cards and people were burping. And, oh, that was fun. That was a good
hilarious.
time. Oh god,
cards,
that was probably the best part of the entire con, in my opinion, was just hanging out with Tim and all those other people in the hotel room playing cards and getting
the noise complaints. Don't forget the noise complaints. Noise complaints is the best part. Oh god, pitfalls.
Oh jeez.
I almost fell to my death. That would have been pleasant, but not really. Sarcasm.
Okay.
Oh god, there's so many pitfalls.
I think I remember seeing this game at work the other day. It's a Game Boy Advance, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Game Boy Advance.
Okay. So it seems I remember seeing the cover art or something. It seems vaguely familiar.
That doesn't seem too far out of the ordinary.
Let me see.
Oh yeah. This is a Konami game, so.
Oh, okay, that would make sense.
It's by Hideki Kamiya, so.
Okay. Oh, this is the one with the weird Rumble cartridge. That's why I remember.
Well, it looks like a Rumble cartridge, but it has a solar sensor on it.
Oh, what's the solar sensor for?
The solar sensor gets sunlight. The game is based around sunlight.
Okay, and so how does it? What does it do with the solar sensor? Like, does it like change like night and day or something? Or?
You set the time inside the battery, and then it changes with night and day. But if you have sunlight directly hitting the solar sensor, it ends up gives you sunlight.
So and powers you up and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's a really nice feature.
That's pretty rad. But wait, you're emulating it though.
Yeah.
So like.
There's a patch.
Okay. Oh, okay. Do you need the sunlight or no?
Huh? You need the sunlight to beat the game. Yes.
Okay. Oh, you do need it.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
If you don't have the sunlight, you can't beat the game.
Okay.
Because that's how you kill Immortals in this game.
So they make you go outside.
Yeah, pretty much.
Damn you, Konami! I don't want to go outside.
I don't want to go outside.
It's nature out there. It's scary.
It's nature. Ew, nature. Why you make me go near the natures?
Oh, and there's a sequel as well, is there?
Yes, there's a second one, and then there was a third one that was released in Japan, but never released in America. Which sucks.
Oh, that's sad.
That was an impressive burp.
I just went to Five Guys. Yeah, don't mind me. I just went to Five Guys for dinner tonight, so that
that sounds so good. I just had some pizza pops.
Oh, nice.
That was good. Do you know what pizza pops are, Cyrus?
I don't believe I do.
They're pretty much Canadian Hot Pockets.
Oh.
They're delicious.
My mom likes a stand-up comedian who does a whole bit about Hot Pockets.
Oh, seriously?
Jim Gaffigan is the guy's name, yeah.
Oh, God.
It's just like throughout the entire bit, just at random moments, he'll go, Hot Pockets! And, it's just like what was it like? Why don't we take a Pop-Tart and fill it with nasty meat?
Hot Pocket!
It's definitely worth looking up. Is Jim Gaffigan Hot Pockets.
Okay.
Pretty hilarious.
I shall definitely consider doing that.
So you're like using your sunlight to like grow plants and stuff
Yes.
to use as platforms.
Yes.
That is pretty rad.
Yeah, you can only do it in this area because this is when you get the earth chip. What in the
Okay.
blue blazes is that red carrot? It's a fast carrot. It makes things grow fast.
Oh.
It's used
So-
for like growing more seeds and stuff, more nuts.
So the solar sensors, like,
Yes.
do they usually die out on the cartridges, or do they like what's the deal with those? Because I know Game Boy Advance battery, like safe batteries and like clocks and stuff, those tend to die sometimes.
Yeah, those do tend to die, but they die with the battery.
Okay.
'Cause the solar sensor has an automatic feature which activates when it's overheated, and when it's overheated, it automatically turns off.
Okay.
So
So,
you literally cannot kill the solar sensor. It's if
Oh,
you
okay.
kill the battery.
So if you were to replace the battery, would the solar sensor continue to work? Like if the battery died and then you replaced the battery, would the
Yes.
solar sensor work? Okay. Because I'm kind of curious, and this game looks kind of cool, so I want to see if I can get the
Yeah,
copy to
I
play.
actually do have a copy of it. It's really nice.
Yeah, I think you mentioned. I watched a bit of the first episode.
And
which,
you don't
know,
play it, yeah.
And I think you mentioned that you don't have your Game Boy player with you, so you can't.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to play it anyways because our TV is so close, is so far away from the
Window?
the window. Even though there is a window in our living room, the sunlight does not hit it in any kind of fashion like that. It's very
You have to get some
inconvenient.
like weird like cord extensions and stuff, and like
Oh, that's
like
weird.
push it all across the room or something.
Run around
Yeah,
this
that'd be
tiny Django.
tough because like you'd have to like. Yeah, you either have to have it set up by the window, and like you could only record during the day, and like.
Well, some places you can go through in this game without the sunlight.
Oh, okay.
The sunlight
Can you,
is
like-
only
can you, like-
required for beating bosses.
Oh, okay. Can you store sunlight? Like, can you get
Yes,
some
you
and
can
then?
store
Like...
sunlight, but to actually activate the pile driver, you need sunlight.
Okay.
You need sunlight directly hitting the sensor.
Huh. That is a cool mechanic.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually like really rad.
Yeah, apparently at MacFest there was a copy of the first game.
Should have bought that.
That's what Emil said!
How much is it? Go check the good old video game price charts and go see how much this game's worth. I don't remember it being a lot expensive.
Yeah, no, when my copy was only about $20, so.
Yeah, 15.
Yeah,
15,
15,
15 loose generally is what it goes for. So,
Yeah.
or at least that's probably what we'd sell it for. Or knowing my boss and fucking overpricing shit, it would probably be 20.
The whole
we-
phrase
we-
knowing your boss.
Our store
I just
has.
messed that up like holy hell, Gobi.
Oh.
Yay,
I was talking to John earlier today, the Water Wraith, regarding employment and whatnot, because I tweeted earlier about a girl at the Game Boy store or whatever, and some stuff that may have flirting or something, I don't know. And he was like, he works at a Walmart, so his bosses breathe down his neck, and they have policies, whatever, that they have to abide by.
Yeah.
But I guess I technically have two bosses, because I have a store manager and I have the owner.
There we go.
Who owns both stores, because we have two stores.
Yeah.
And I know them both personally, so I don't think I'd have to worry about corporate policy or anything.
No, you just don't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
You don't get free of corporate policy just because you know somebody.
Well, the thing is, it's a very small business. There's only, I think, a total of 8 people employed.
Oh, well then.
Yeah, and in both stores, and I've known the owner since we opened, 2 years ago.
No.
So, he's a close personal friend of mine. And I don't think they're even we just he just wrote our handbook a little while ago. So, I don't think there's anything in it. As for right now, at least, there's nothing in our handbook about flirting with customers. So, I think I'm good for now. Hopefully.
Flirting with customers, that's a new one.
Oh, don't mind me.
No, I don't mind the thought of it, but the whole thing was that we weren't supposed to flirt with customers as a waitress, so.
Oh yeah, that's understandable. Because then people, I don't know, you get bigger tips or whatever, and that's
I'd
not
like
fair.
bigger tips is actually what this whole thing is about. It's just
Well, that's true. Yeah, well, it's understandable why you would do it, so you can get bigger tips. But I don't think corporate would be okay with that.
Corporate
People.
definitely would not be okay with that type of thing.
Yeah.
They're like, no getting bigger tips. Do not agree. Do not approve.
They just want more money for themselves.
Yeah.
I don't know. Corporations.
There's always one complaint I have about my my previous job, about my job as a waitress, and it's that I got paid under minimum wage. And
oh yeah, I don't get that. I don't think restaurants should be able to like pay under minimum wage and like have it make up for tips.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, you can't rely on tips.
No,
like someone
see,
could just
most of my tips ended up going straight either to my car or to bills.
Yeah.
And it was complete
well, that's the
bullshit
thing.
reason.
Like, the thing is, you should be able to get a sustainable wage from your employer, and then have the tips be like an extra thing. Like that's one of the bonuses. Like that should be like a bonus of being a waiter.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be like a
the way
whatever.
you survive as a waiter. That's complete bullshit.
Because the thing is, if you get like a shitty table, or you get people that like for example, like I'm not trying to like foreigners, like it's not like tipping is like a thing we only do in America, like and Canada I guess as well, but like in foreign countries like they don't do it, in most foreign countries at least. So like as far as I know, like in like Spain and like parts of Europe and whatnot, they don't tip. They just like have a bigger bill or whatever, and then like it's just more expensive.
Yeah.
So like you get people that are tourists or whatever. Sometimes they just don't know they're supposed to tip. So, if you're waiting that table, you get foreigners that don't know they're supposed to tip, then you're kind of screwed.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. It just doesn't really make sense to me.
No, it makes sense. I had a lot of foreigners. I had people from Britain. I had people from many different places who did not know that tipping is the only way a waitress got her wage.
Yeah. And the thing is that shouldn't that just doesn't that's not the way it should be.
No,
it should be you live off your wage and then your tips or something extra because you have to deal with assholes all day.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, at my job at my job at my call center, at the call center I worked at, my wage ended up being $11 an hour.
An hour?
And I got paid every week.
Oh, nice. How many hours were you usually working?
Yes, I work full time, so.
Okay. Yeah, I work usually around 20 hours, and I make minimum wage around here, which actually minimum wage just went up, so I just got a raise. But I think it's like, what is it? It's $8.75, $8.80 or something like that.
Yeah.
So that's not bad.
That's not bad. Not bad for minimum wage.
Yeah. Plus, like, I don't have to pay the bills or anything as of yet, so.
Yeah.
You have to pay taxes though. Goddamn Social Security. fucking taking my money and shit. I don't know. What a fucking.
Minimum wage.
It's just, it's just funny to me though, because like, I'm fucking 16 and I'm already paying taxes to me. It just kind of makes me giggle.
Yeah,
so.
a little bit.
Yeah.
I get the whole sort of having to pay taxes thing. It freaked me out when I had to pay taxes the first time. It's like, how do you work this?
Yeah, I don't understand.
How do you work? How do money in terms of things?
My dad's gonna have to show me how to like file my tax return this year. Figure out how the hell that works.
God, tax returns.
See if we get some money back.
You'll end up owing a lot of money to the state. Not to the U.S., to the state.
I don't know, because actually I think I'm gonna get money back.
Well, no, I got money back from the United States. I didn't get money back from the state. I owed the state $81.
What for?
Just general things.
Like for more taxes?
Yes.
Just like what?
I don't know what to tell you.
Government's
The
weird.
government
I don't
is
get
weird,
it.
but that was already established.
Yeah, I guess.
Also, I don't like these bird lizard thingies.
It's funny, if you work for government, don't you like pay taxes for your own paycheck?
Yeah.
That's kind of funny.
It's
I find that
ironic, yeah.
I find that mildly humorous.
Just because
Same
my
thing
mom,
with,
my mom used to work as a private investigator, so she worked
okay.
with the government.
Yeah.
So it was really fucking hilarious because every time she did taxes, she would, oh god, I work for these people and I still had to pay them more money.
Eh. So when you go and stand on like those like silver like circles, are you like sucking in sunlight or whatever? Or... Okay.
That's
okay.
me getting more sunlight.
Nice.
It's nice. Okay.
So like if you were to like be using an actual copy and like you had it in the Game Boy Advance, like you would go out and like stand like in the sunlight, and then it would just like suck in or whatever, or like how does it work? Oh, okay. Do you, like you have to press a button? Do you press a button or anything, or does it just kind of like?
It does it automatically.
Oh, okay.
trying to remember the button to go into my pause menu. I need a life. Ah.
This is cool concept. I've never seen this before. Like I've never seen like this, you know, this whatever. That's cool. It's like weird, but it's like creative and like new. I don't think if has any other game done something like this or no?
Not that I can think of that use the solar sensor. No.
Huh. I mean, like, I'm sure there's probably some like weird accessory or something for Game Boy Advance that like charged your system with the solar sensor or something. But
I can't think of anything.
I would, you know, there's probably some weird like either Taiwanese or like Chinese bootleg company that made like a fucking like solar battery charger for Game Boy Advance SP or something. Because, you know, like working my store, I see a bunch of like weird like bootleg shit come in.
Yes.
It's weird. We had a bootleg come in the other day. It was called like the Super Joy or something, and it was
Super
in
Joy?
the model. Yeah, and it was in the model of an N64 controller, and then it had like a tip on the end, and the tip on the end had like a little like light on it or like a little like thing on it, and the tip on the end was actually a light gun, like a zapper for Nintendo or whatever. The bottom of it like was extended; it had a trigger on it, and then where A and B are on the N64 controller was start and select, and then the C buttons were like A, B, X, Y. Or no, I think it was A, B, and then A, B, B for turbo or whatever. It had a Famicom port on the back.
That is the weirdest controller.
And then it had like 60 games built in, but like the controller like was the system as well. So like you would just plug it straight into the TV and like hold the whole system as you were playing. It was even weirder when you were like playing one of the light gun games because you could like point it at the TV and like, you know, shoot at certain spots, whatever. Like it had like some weird like rip-off Duck Hunt where it was like you're shooting at helicopters instead of ducks.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was fucking weird, but.
Ah!
So these like spinny green things like reflect the
light.
Purple. Okay.
They're petrifying shots.
Okay.
Aha! That took a lot less time than I expected it, actually.
You made magic happen.
Magic! Ooh! Always magic ooh.
Indeedly-do.
Dibbly-dibbly-doo.
Indubitably.
Shamow. Wow! No.
No. Shemno.
Where's this taking me?
No. I don't know.
I don't know either, but I'm gonna find out! Oh, it takes me back here. That's nice. I don't want to come back here.
Oh, okay, so you're good. Okay. Oh.
I don't know where the next elevator is going to lead me. I'm kind of scared, because I'm not prepared to go into the boss battle yet, because I don't have nearly enough sunlight.
Oh. So, with the patch, does it just, like, whenever you go into one of the spots where it's like a spot, sunlight, it just automatically sucks it up, whatever?
Yeah.
Or?
You
Okay.
just connect it, what you do is you use, like, lunar IPS, and then it connects it. Okay, it is the boss battle next. Alright.
So, we're just gonna go get sunlight?
Yeah, I'm gonna go get sunlight.
Okay.
Just gonna go shuffle on over here.
Let's see if we can find some sunlight.
Ah!
Chickens! Evil chickens!
Petrifying chickens!
Excuse me. Long day of work.
I would imagine so.
Actually, no, I had a pretty good day of work today, actually.
Oh,
So
that's good.
it was very slow, but like I was just very productive, so that was
Oh
good.
yeah, it's always good to be productive on a slow day.
Yeah. My assistant manager came in towards the end of the day, just like to stop in because he wasn't on the clock or anything, but he just decided to come in and stop by whenever. And he was like, "So, did you get anything done today?"
Did you get anything done today?
I'm usually kind of lazy, but I was like, oh, but yeah, I definitely did. It was like, look, I made a list and everything, and like I showed him like a list. He was like, oh, nice job, and he gave me a high five. So
Yay! All right.
boss fight time.
Time for the boss fight.